Lil Durk's affiliates OTF Nut and Fat Fat accused OTF Vonni of snitching. Vonni was charged last year in connection to a federal case involving an attempted hit on Quando, Rondo in Los Angeles, which resulted in the death of his cousin Lil Pop. Prosecutors alleging flights and rental cars were paid for using credit cards linked to OTF. All right, so there are, dare I say, pictures to kind of connect everybody that post put up. Let's go. All right, real quick. We're going to do this real fast, all right? So, Lil Durk affiliates accused OTF Vonni of snitching. So there you see a picture of Vonni and then Nut and then Lil Durk, right? And now you see a picture of a big old rodent. And then you see D-Thing, baby mama, basically say, rat ass nigga. So here's the clearer picture right here. Then here's a picture of King Von and Vonni. They saying, hey, you know, Vonni is King Von's cousin, which is even colder. Then you obviously see Durk with Fat Fat, and then you see Durk brother D-Thing with Fat Fat. That's baby mama. And then y'all already know she was with Money Duke. R.P. Money Duke, man. And then obviously this is a picture of Durk and his brother D-Thing. But here's where it gets even crazier. You see Durk and his son with Vonni right here. And this last slide is even more vicious because this is Lil Durk basically saying, hey, bro, happy birthday. Now, some of y'all will draw the conclusion and be like, hey, bro, hell nah, man. Lil Durk paid him that money. Lil Durk paid him that money. Well, in the feds reworded indictment with the 2 drop charges, they said that Lil Durk actually did not pay him at all. They saying Durk didn't pay him anything. I think, honestly, this is the money that Durk had when he brought everybody to Chicago and brought Gillian Wallow to Chicago and basically can't start taking pictures with this bread, which I've never understood, but I'm damn near willing to bet that this is the money that they had in $1 million worth of game in that interview.
I don't even ask when it come to cash, they catch them blast his ass. Jam, get at that jam, I give him 50, ain't gotta ask again. Beef nigga, we ain't talking till you die. Real street nigga, at your funeral, I might just slide. Rest in peace. Only fans, catch them at apartments they be in, cause that's our only chance. They don't be outside like you think they ass be on the. I've been slow since, but we got back on their ass, I bet they know this. And on bro, I'm speaking facts, this ain't. And on bro, I'm speaking facts, this ain't no diss. Keep the police out my business, we don't post shit. I keep my distance. Man,
Jerry Production.
Now look, man, look. We don't know what they talking about. It's a lot of speculation. They could have got discovery from something else like, dang, buddy, a whole rat out here. And if that's the case, then that's the case. Timing, though, is everything. I ain't gonna hold you. So if Vonni actually told on Lil Durk, the first question I would have, if I'm anybody with any brain, is how do they know? Because Durk isn't allowed, essentially, to take his discovery back to his cell. Y'all won't even know about any type of snitches or alleged snitches or anything like that until, God forbid, but if Durk basically, if Durk loses and gets an appeal, y'all won't learn until after it's all said and done after that appeal. It's in the federal paperwork. It's one of the motions. So I'm just wondering, how did y'all find out? Because there is no way. There's zero way that they could have found out at all. None whatsoever. Now, yeah, unless they telling me this, and this would be the worst thing. Lil Durk basically hinted to them, hey, bruh, this man snitching, this man ratting, this man talking to the lieutenant and the captain. I doubt it highly. But let's entertain the idea. If this is true, they better not show up to that courthouse. That right there technically is obstruction. They better not show up to that courthouse. Because Durk was specifically told, you can't sit up there and say anything about nothing. Now, there will be people who will combat this and go, right you are, Seti Nash, but what if it was somebody else? Same rules apply. If somebody else that's a co-defendant of Lil Durk's in this murder for hire plot, if they decided to run they flap and basically let that be known, bruh, you just sent everybody down the hole. That's a wrap. So I don't know, bro. I don't know how true this is. I wouldn't ask a damn soul. These is one of those times where it's best to let quote unquote bloggers find this stuff out, because typically when these bloggers find this stuff out, they go to Pacer or they go to whatever, they file these little, these little FOIAs and stuff like that and everything. I personally don't do it because I don't want my name in anybody's system. I just hire people. So, hey, if you looking for a job to pull paperwork or pull body cam and all that stuff and everything like that, holler at me on Twitter because I'm definitely cashing out. But other than that, hell nah, I'm not doing it. But back to the point. If somebody within this case did that, they're an idiot. Flat out. Because ultimately, you basically pressured him more into telling. Do you think the embarrassment is going to hit the cell and he's going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to tell? Or, more devious and worse, y'all start killing his people. Which means there ain't no such thing as an appeal after that. If he comes out and he tells or somebody or something happens to his people before he take that stand allegedly, bro, you can go ahead and count him out. You can count everybody out. Matter of fact, Vonni might even walk. See, it's things like this where people have to be careful. Though the intent may be street, may be hood, may be good and all that crap, bruh, this ain't one of them times that you're supposed to do any damn thing. You're just not. So we shall see. I hope nobody was that damn dumb to get on that phone and run their mouth. Because if they did, bro, you just blew this case all the way. You might as well start snitching. It's one of the worst things you could do is do that on a level like this. Now, if this was something like, I don't know, a credit card scam, Rico. You know what I'm saying? Like some money laundering Rico. And y'all basically found out people is snitching and all that stuff and everything like that. All right, cool. That's not as severe, but this right here will fall in line with what the feds have said. The feds said out their mouths, we can't let Lil Durk out because of his money and his access to have the ability to hurt witnesses or witnesses' families. See, people forget that because they focused on the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes was, hey, bruh, Durk got way too much money. He ain't even say nothing close to that. And Durk got hella houses in his mama name. Shout out. But other than that, it's a bad look. And if Vonni is snitching, bro, like, how lame can you be? That the nigga who put your cousin on, who put bread in your pocket, who made you feel like a man again, you set up all this stuff. You rode on the jet next to him. You did all this weird ass stuff. And now you can't even man up. And that's why I say, bro, if this is true, if what they're alleging is true, this is why I say, bro, a lot of this stuff that these cats be doing, once you show me what you will do for money, bro, you ain't got no loyalty. Murder for hire for money right there is already one of the biggest red flags in my opinion. I have yet to be proven wrong on this. These cats with this murder for hire mentality, they don't take it to the grave. They get the hell out of there. They gone. Because they started looking, they looking like, life on top of 99. If I tell I could possibly get out in 30, 40 years, I still have a life. That's what they do. Can do the crime, can't do the time. It's a shame the way these lanes be telling the man. It's a shame.